this really cute red top you're seeing right here. I've had this picture for the longest time, and I'm super excited to finally be making this dress today. So to create this dress, I am going to be using this fabric you see here. As you've already seen in the beginning of this video, I love this fabric so much. It's so beautiful, and I love the chill of the fabric. I like that it's not too bright, and at the same time it's not too dull. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be using to make this dress. And as you can see, first thing, to make a 360 degrees circle top, it's just the same way thing as making a 360 degree frame. As long as it's 360 degree, you know you're going to fold your fabric into four, as you see me doing like this. This is the first thing you need to do whenever you are making anything related to circle. The length of my top when I measured myself was 20 inches, and what I have to actually measure around this fold to be sure that what I have is enough to get to that length. So right now on this side I have 24 inches, and here I have about 21 inches. So I'm going to shift it out a little bit so that I'll have 22 inches on both sides, so that the extra 2 inch I'll have on both sides will serve as my stitching allowance. So this point here that I'm taking my first measurement from is going to be the neck part of the dress. So right now I'm marking 22 inches, and I'm going to mark this 22 inches round the circle, and I'm going to take my point from this point here, as you can see. So this is the first thing I'm going to do. So this is a very simple thing for those of you that already know how to cut out a 360 degree flare, but if you don't already know how to do it, this is how you do it. Now guys, I'm just going to cut along these white lines. Story. I'm standing in the Hall of Fame. So guys, this is what we have. You see this part with the double fold, this is going to be the sides of the dress. So this is the body, and now the next thing I'm going to do is to measure out the neck. And to do that, from my shoulder I want the depth of my neck to be 5 inches. So I'm just going to mark from this same point, just the same way I did earlier when I was cutting the bigger part of this flare. I'm just going to mark that 5 inches all the way to the end of this fabric, as you see me doing like this. So guys, this white line I'm marking right now is where I'm going to get my neck and my armhole from. So now for my neck measurement, you know, I told you I'll measure it from this side. I went in by 4 inches, and for my armhole, the depth of my armhole is 8 inches, so I added 3 inches to the 5 that we already had. I hope you guys remember that I went down by 5 inches before. So this is what I have. It looks it doesn't really look very much like an armhole and a neck right now because it's a flare. When I open it up, you're going to see there is actually a round neck and an armhole. So you can see what it looks like when I open it up. You can see that the armhole is actually deep, it's not actually straight. So yeah, this is the body part of this top. This is the armhole. So basically this is all for the cutting. The next thing I'm going to do now is to cut out the pieces of fabric, the straps that I'm going to use for the neck and hand. So to do this, I am going to cut out this piece. I measured it by 2 inches wide, and all I had to do was cut it all the way to the end. I'll be a billionaire, a billionaire, a billionaire. So guys, this strap here, I'm just going to take it over to my ironing board and fold it on both sides. to make it look like a bias. So guys, this is the strap for the neck part. I've ironed it down. You see how it looks now like a bias. So what I'm going to do basically is to go down to my dress, the top itself, and I'm going to use this to pipe the neck part of the dress first. So I'm just going to this part here, I'm just going to place the bias, place the actual fabric in the middle of the bias as you see like this, and I'm going to fold it up. And what I'm going to do is go over to the sewing machine and stitch it down all the way to the end of this neck. Change anything. So guys, I have stitched it down, and the neck part, this is what it looks like. It's not very visible because it's the same fabric and it's the same color, so it just blends in. So now the next, I did it for the both front and back pieces. So now the next thing we're going to do is to work on these armholes. I'm just going to still pipe it up just the same way I did the neck, but the only difference is that the from the armhole I'm going to have it extended to give me the straps to hold it at the shoulder here. Remember that when we're making this neck part, I went down by 5 inches, don't forget. So I'm going to replace that 5 inches with my straps, and I'm just going to extend this tape down to the armhole to know how long the strap I'm going to measure will be. So right here I have 10 inches. That 10 inches is for one part of the neck, of the armhole, sorry. So for the two parts of the armhole, that means I would need 20 inches. So I just cut out 20 inches now, and what I'm going to do is to, just the same way I did it at the neck just now, I'm going to pipe it up like this. So guys, I decided to pin it down, although my pins were really misbehaving here. When I pinned it down to the neck part, when you get to the neck, the next thing you're going to do, you're going to actually continue pinning it down, because now we've gotten to the straps that are going to hold the shoulder. After doing that for the front part, I just brought the back part of the dress as well, and did just the same thing using the same strap, because we're still working with the same strap. Just the same way I did the front part, the shoulder part of the front, I just piped it down as well, and you're going to see how it came out just right now. If I had to do this all again, I would. So guys, this is one part of it done, and as you can see, there is the extended part, which is what I was saying. The 5 inches that we removed in the beginning is back now as a strap. So this is what this side looks like. I'm going to do it for the other side as well, and I will be right back. Okay guys, this is it. I've stitched it down for both sides, so you see that the dress now has its straps. So yeah, I'm just going to cut out this excess on the side. So now I'm going to turn it to the back, and what I'm going to do is to stitch down the sides. We are done with the armhole, now it's the side. Basically we are almost done with this dress. I'm going to stitch down the sides, that's the both sides, and after that I'm going to also hem the end of this dress, which is the bottom of the top. I'm going to fold it in with about half an inch twice, and I'm going to do it all the way around. So guys, our top is finally ready. Everything is all done, stitched down and ironed. I love how it came out, so beautiful. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section, and if you like to try it out,